episode was bullshit.
Everything that guy just says is bullshit.
Hey, ain't nobody trying to hear that bullshit.
I have a very low tolerance level for stupid bullshit.
And I could just tell, like,
He's not there.
Like, yeah, bro, I'm gonna fuck with you, bro. You know, no motion, and that was like, I'm not gonna lie, that was a little bit before he went in, like for a long time. I remember the last time he went in, so because that was like I think 2018, 2019.
When he did his interview with Drink Champs like a year ago, 2 years ago, and Nori's asking him like, yo, like,
the
when you gonna
last
release
time
new
I heard
music
about
and-
Dwells, this nigga had gotten new teeth, but he got like hooked on the painkillers or some shit like that. So he was talking with a lisp for the longest.
It's hilarious because I was.
I feel like he still does, right? Like he still got a little. I don't know. I haven't heard him recently, but
I was asking Vic. I'm like, yo, do you remember Lil Wayne, Joel Santana?
I can't feel my face.
Yeah.
And Vic was like, I don't know what's that. I'm like,
I should
oh.
go. Maybe if I hear it.
No, they had a whole project.
Welcome or welcome to the dark side.
Yeah.
Ooh.
That was an interesting pairing, them two, yo.
And they were supposed to drop
Yeah.
an album
Yeah.
together, but
I bet you it was Joel's fault.
Yeah, because Weezy had material for days.
even recently, Cam was, I forgot who he was. Oh, he was on $1 Million with the Game, and he was talking about how Joel's would have been, rap wise, would have been up there with the Jay-Z's and
You want
Nas,
closer?
Like the
but Joel's never.
Two fists from.
Pause.
Yeah, pause.
Hey yo, don't listen to this. He's trying to set you.
Bro, what do you mean? I'm trying to set her up
No,
for
he's-
success.
He's
You out
saying
here
it's
just
gotta be
thinking.
2 fists away from
Yeah,
me.
2 fists. You gotta hold that back.
You doing the mic checks? Because Arrow's over here doing some vulgar shit to our guests.
He's doing some two-foot shit
Yeah, we
with.
sound wavy.
Testing. We
Alright, we
good?
sound good?
Alright.
Yo,
That's all
hold
that
up,
matters.
hold up. Shut up. Episode fucking. This for the bullshit. Episode 15. A lot of us, including us, didn't know we were gonna make it to episode 2. However, we're 15 fucking weeks. We skipped a few episodes, so maybe even fucking 19 weeks into this shit. Episode 15, December 15th. You guys might hear it December 18th, 19th, 20th. I don't know. I get lazy with the mixes, so we'll see what happens. However, right? Fucking, let's give a fucking round of applause. I'm Arrow. We have Angel to my fucking left, the beautiful fucking one and only. We have Victor directly across from me again, even beautifulier.
What's up,
Is that a
baby?
word? Beautifulyer. Sorry, Angel. But fucking yo, my man over here. Fucking shout out to Jay. He's been with us since day one.
Fucking
Listen
engineer,
up,
baby.
listening to all of our fucking bullshit. What is that? JTM.SoundAir. At
ATM sound dot on air, bro.
yes,
We'll
yes.
put it in the description because we're a little
And
retarded.
then it's a special occasion
Don't use that
again.
word.
15 episodes deep. We have friend of the show, fucking. You're supposed to introduce yourself.
Oh, my name is NaNa. Nice to meet you. You know what's crazy?
Your name is NaNa,
NaNa, nice.
and she's nice to meet you, motherfuckers.
Nah.
You
Oh,
can find me on IG, Kush Shake. But you know what's funny? You said this is episode 15?
Yeah.
15 is my favorite number.
Ooh.
And my birthday is on the 15th.
And today,
15th of what month?
July.
So this was meant to be.
July is the 7th.
July 15th.
Which is like almost half of 15. If you half of 15 is 7.5,
There you
and
go.
15 is half of July. So you're 7.5 July 15.
Whatever you say, my
That's
my
fucking
boy.
numbers right there. It's a
So you're like a
science.
7.5 out of 10. That's what.
and what's today?
You know what? I'll take it. Fuck. I'll take it. That's fine.
And what's today's date? Today is December
15.
15.
Oh, that's
God
just
damn,
crazy.
I'm about
Look
to
at
go play
that.
these goddamn numbers, and if we don't
And
hit,
when you called me to come downstairs, it was 555.
555 deal. Dominoes.
Don't know what the fuck that
when
means.
you knock down fucking dominoes, what do you get?
$12 foot long.
what?
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 Why?
Oh my
I was thinking
god,
about the
bro.
Subway's commercial.
You would be thinking about
Oh, no,
the
it's
Subway's
it's
commercial.
$5 foot
I
long.
bet,
saying,
yo,
like,
not for nothing.
You wouldn't be
I feel
thinking
like
about
My
a
man
$12
is overpaying. Oh,
I'll give extra tip.
No, I feel like Vic, like he's still thinking about Subways because he's tight. That Jared never slid into his DMs when he was young.
Yo, wait.
I was too old for Jared. Jared was a pedophile.
Wait, that Jared.
What do you mean you were
documentary
too
was
old
crazy.
for? So you was interested?
You know, he only liked little kids.
Jesus.
We were little when Jared was doing all his bullshit.
Oh,
We're gonna, hold on. We're gonna start like this.
Yeah, that's
Yes.
wild.
Well,
That's
And-
It's a new record.
and there was other eyes interested in you at the time, so you was a church school, so you had other eyes interested
Church
in you.
school.
A church school.
Shit.
That's what we start using church
Oh,
school.
Church school.
shit. Yeah, he's always coming at us because we went to
To church
Catholic
school.
They complain about this good school they went to, that they got an upper education. That most,
Upper?
you
The only thing upper we had was fucking one extra class that we
Whoa.
was forced to take.
Don't knock yourself down because we know how to say education, not education.
I said,
you
what the
said-
fuck? I said education. I don't know
Exactly.
Exactly.
Point
It's education.
Education, motherfucker. Like
It's education.
I told y'all I was
I'm not
gonna
saying it's
correct
wrong,
y'all,
but
but you
yo,
know
Jay, am I
what?
bugging right now?
I'm just gonna let y'all rock.
Because I do feel these motherfuckers like I do feel that they're like dyslexic and shit. So
I am a little dyslexic, but I can say it.
did I say it wrong? I feel like my pronunciation be on point. Am I bugging? Or they just bugging right now?
Nah, yeah, it's kind of off.
Is this a little off?
Yeah,
I said education wrong? For
For
real? All right, so for the listeners, I want you to rank how I said education. And we're gonna
You said it right now, my boy.
I said it wrong
You
again?
said edu.
Exactly the way
You
they
said
said it.
education.
Education. It's education.
You say
No, 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 no,
education
hold
the
on.
way I probably
Say,
spell.
no, hold on. Say it again.
Man, fuck that. I'm dyslexic.
See?
I said
You see?
education.
You see?
You can't,
Education.
you can't blame
They're
everything on
butchering-
being
They're butchering
dyslexic.
the word.
Yeah, the same.
And because I don't butcher it, they're looking at me like I'm not like, fuck y'all.
Education.
I'm sorry.
Shit, I forgot to set the timer.
Fuck your
that
time.
timer. Nah, but this is a special episode. We have a very special guest, very special person to all of us.
Oh,
Um,
that's nice.
Jay, anyways, how you doing, Jay?
Actually, I want to say something because, like, I feel like I just have to say it.
Go ahead, bro. You this is a room for you to speak. Your
I
mind.
just want to apologize.
Goddamn, to who?
To the Lord.
To the whole, community that I am in.
Which is
LG. I always fuck it up.
LGBT.
The LGBT.
LG. Yeah, there you go.
I'm the biggest rap for them,
Because
so I'll
you are
accept
not
your
the
apology.
biggest rap, my boy. I'm telling you.
I accept your
when
apology.
when I've heard the episodes, I was like,
Yeah, talk about
I
Diablo.
defend them like crazy, bro.
You. I wouldn't say the
I
word
stood-
defend.
I stood up for
Yo,
them.
yo.
you
can I
may
ask
be
you-
offend.
Can
I
ask
don't know
you one
about
question?
defend.
No. Can I?
What's up?
If you had to pick one of the letter, and all the other letters are coming to fight you, which one would you pick?
Wait.
Wait, what?
First of all,
Hold
you
on,
threw
hold
me in.
Yeah,
because-
He just said
Make
some
sure
shit
you
right now.
answer that correctly.
Yeah,
and
facts.
You have to
think
pick
about-
one. It's one letter versus them all.
I just want to say, I love all of the letters because every person is individual and every person has its own needs,
That's a
and
whole lot of letters, though. I ain't gonna lie.
it gets complicated because if I sit here and break it down to you, you're gonna look at me like, "What?"
You mention that to him.
Wait,
I'm
why you
well-versed,
why you
yeah.
trying? Why you putting me out?
I
Like,
just need
feel
you to
targeted.
know that again. I'm sorry. Vic is a good guy. Because I know Vic, I gotta sit here and defend him. Ignorance is bliss, and my mans don't know half the shit he be talking about, but he does mean well.
I do,
But
mean well.
I still need to apologize and be on your behalf
because you're
because,
being here in front of me.
bro, the last few episodes when I was listening,
what did I say?
I was like, my
Okay.
man's is gonna get canceled and he's gonna
Okay,
take my
okay.
other two
Let's
mans
address
down
it.
with
Let's
him.
address it. What did I say? Like, name one thing. Name one from the top of your head. Something that I've said.
Calling trans people customs. You can't do
Oh,
that.
okay. In my defense, okay, maybe it can't. If you don't know me, yes, it will come off again offensive. However, if you know me, you know that like I'm a huge enthusiast of the automotive industry. And,
Okay,
and
Tom, I'm gonna stop you right here. I'm gonna stop you. Hold on.
Let me just finish. I know. I
I'll
get.
let you
it.
finish.
It's hard to hear, but listen.
It's not that it's hard to
No,
hear.
I'm
You're
saying,
just wild.
it's hard to comprehend where I'm coming from.
It's
You know?
hard to finish with him if he's not thinking about an automobile.
So
Here's my
so,
thing.
Look, for
Okay,
me,
go ahead. I'm gonna let you
You know
finish.
how some people love dogs more than humans and shit like that. I'm to the point
My
where
man's
like
is
cars,
comparing
I
us to
put cars
dogs.
up there. Like for me, cars have emotion. You feel me? And that's how and the best thing you could do to a car to make it more personalized to you is is modify. You make it custom, right? So when I said that, I meant it with no harm, no foul. and I
We
meant
should
to
go
like
wrap
that.
it up right now.
And okay, yes, it does sound offensive, and I'm sorry. And
Okay, so-
I didn't mean it like that, but I meant it in a good way.
It's because I know you, I understand. But you can't compare people to cars.
I do
or
love cars
parts.
more than people.
No, I heard the last pod, bro. You gotta talk to somebody about that. But you can't compare people, trans people, to cars. That's super offensive. Like you just can't do it. And I get that you don't have that intention with you.
Mm-hmm.
You can't compare a person to cars.
Yeah.
Because yes, you can customize a car. It doesn't mean people are customizing themselves. It goes deeper than that. And we could get into the whole spiel, and it's a lot.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, it has to do with how they feel about themselves and their anatomy.
Yeah.
And it'll get deep.
But you gotta admit, it is a modification, though.
It's
No, stop saying it's
not a modification.
Bro.
It's how they feel. So
No, what I'm saying though, like, but I'm not trying to be offensive. I'm trying. Let's just be clear. I'm not being offensive.
You're not putting
I'm just saying
spoilers on a
hypothetically,
person.
if
but you can't call somebody a car. You can't say
I didn't call him a car. It
you
was,
said you literally compared them to a car. You can't compare people to cars.
which is not bad. I do because I love
It's
cars.
not that.
Hey man,
I
and
mean,
Vic,
Jeremiah had that song. She had a body like a baby.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
also needs to talk to somebody about it because that's not okay.
if I
That's like me saying you got the body of a fucking Mac truck. You gonna be
If
okay
I
with
were to
that?
compare
a
myself,
Mack truck.
I'm just saying.
What's
A
Mack?
garbage truck.
Oh no, that's
Like a
wild. That's
truck.
wild. That's wildly offensive. If I
Oh,
would've-
it's
if I would've
offensive
said-
on your
if I
side, but
would've
it's not
said
offensive
you
on
got-
the other
you got
side?
You got the body of a Brabus, G-Wagon. That's
Hey.
that's a fucking that's a compliment right
hey,
there.
I compared myself to a 2005 Honda Odyssey.
Well, and
Angel-
I've been telling you for a while, we need to work on your confidence.
I missed that bitch, by the
Yeah,
way.
man, yeah,
Nah,
that was the bang bus. Shout
that
out
was
to
the bang
Oh,
bus.
wait. You know, I always tell you we're the same fucking person, right? You know, I always tell you that shit all the time.
Yeah, you definitely do always say
Bro, I
that.
used to ride around with my mom's 2008.
We used to
Yo, bro.
we used to
Bro.
ride around doing Instacart
Bro,
in the bang bus.
if you
Chilling, listening to
my
drill
friends
music.
used to call it the party bus. bro.
We called
We
my,
was
we
listening
called
to
my
drill
van
music
the
in that
bang
bitch.
book.
That is
And I've had that
wild,
shit from 2010. And I've had other cars in between,
Mm-hmm.
but that's been the only car that survived the longest. I had her all the way up to last year. I still got her now.
Dude, the money,
I don't want to give her up.
Hilarious, bro.
the money that this motherfucker had. I remember there was a period when I used to live in Harlem. This motherfucker, this was like 3 or 4 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Every other week at the mechanic, and every now and
Oh
then.
yeah, he was always at the mechanic.
And the only thing he used to say after he used to spend a few $100s, he used to come up mad. I used to feel bad for because he was always mad happy. Yo, bro, you have no idea. She's running brand new, bro. She's running brand new, bro.
man.
Yo,
I have faith in my shorty.
2 weeks later,
Nah,
yo,
she would take us places.
2 weeks later,
would take
I'm
us
back at the
places.
mechanic.
Bro.
We right here.
Yo,
Right here, bro.
I used to take that shit out.
Yo, that
upstate.
that fucking van, bro. I
Memories.
used to sleep in that van.
Yo.
Everything in that fucking van, bro. I used to take the seats from the middle out, and we used to put like fucking a bunch of blankets, and we would that ass chill in that van, smoke everything in that van.
That's fire,
I still got
bro.
that bitch to today, bro. But
That's what's up.
if I had to compare myself to a car, I'd be to that one.
But
And
efficient.
we've
Efficient.
said,
An
and
efficient
we've
bitch.
said we need to work on your confidence because that's not a good car to compare yourself
Hey,
to.
man, that's
However, I will say this: those cars were extremely fucking reliable. Like they don't make cars like that.
And
anymore.
you know what?
and I'm not
Who else
reliable,
is
and I'm not
extremely reliable?
My man's is reliable.
Exactly.
You though, on the other hand, need to go on that show. My strange
My strange addiction.
Yeah.
well, not yet. You know,
Because I heard the last episode and you
but the,
Jerking off to a fucking-
for some feedback in the last episode was we were some porn analysts and
Wait, shout out to that. That was a
Yo,
great episode. X videos. I'm gonna pound you right here.
We
Hey,
were,
shout
That's
out.
the go-to, right? I'm not even gonna lie to you. That's the go-to.
X videos is one of my shit. I had two. It's Pornhub and X videos.
Pornhub, I gave a break because I feel like it's the same shit.
Well, Pornhub.
I would have to pull a. What was it? Was it you that said, "Nigga, you find yourself" in page 101?
Yep.
Yeah, I had to give that shit a break.
I was laughing at that part earlier today.
Yeah, I had to
bro.
give that shit a
So
break.
weak, bro.
Son, yeah, bro, I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes every now and then, like,
another one. I don't know
What
if y'all heard about. I think it's called like X Hamster, some shit like that.
Hamster.
What?
X
You know
Hamster
you're
is
right.
Yeah, that was a good one
A
too.
Oh, speaking of
hamster?
X Hamster, here's the X
X-Hamster, yeah.
Hamster link. So, because I'm trying to find the video, I can't find it anymore. But there was one video, because clearly if you're gonna have sex with a car, you're going through the tailpipe. But I saw a video of a guy having sex with the
That
grill
just-
of the
that just
car.
can't-
Wait, what?
That just one can't be
What?
sanitary.
What? Ain't nobody talked about having sex with a car. What
So
the fuck are you talking about?
I
is this how
mean,
you
you
would
might
do
as
it?
well
This
have.
guy's
So about
he's about to put his meat in the fucking the
That's
tailpipe.
not. Wait, that shit's sick,
That's
sir.
actually what's about to happen.
Yeah.
Sir, please stop.
You
That's
remember the show 1,000
Oh.
Ways to Die?
Hell yeah.
that's just
Nah, that's
that's just
It's in there.
condom on, bro?
Yeah, at
He put a
least.
safe sex.
At least.
That car has a lot of
That's
mileage
number
on it.
999 wave to die. Oh, what the?
look.
Hold up,
At least
Aramis.
he's-
Why is that on your fucking
Aramis,
phone?
what the fuck, bro?
At
Look,
least he's
It's
protected.
called Google. I just typed in
Look,
guy has sex with a
Imagine him
car.
raw
That came
dogging a
up.
tailpipe.
Son,
Though.
Yeah,
Like, that
think
would be
about it.
crazy.
I'm crazy about driving these cars. I don't know what. You know what? Let's just change the topic.
Wait, I think this is the guy that's gonna have sex with the fucking grill. Hold up.
With a grill.
Yeah, he fucks the front of the car. He's a fucking wild
he
boy.
just
Strange
ruined cars for me
addiction.
for-
My strange
He just
addiction.
ruined cars for me right now, bro. Like,
That's what you needed, nigga.
nah.
You need a reality
This
check.
is
That's
like
what-
Scared Straight. Yeah, remember that show,
Yeah.
Scared Straight?
Yo,
Nah, but
literally.
nah, man, nah. I love cars too much to
desecrate
but
them?
you're sick, bro. You need help.
Bro, it's literally called
need
Google. You're fucking talking
would you
about
be-
busting out to a fucking
Why
Lambo.
would you
All
be-
I had to do was fucking
Why would
guy
you be-
has sex with a
Why
car,
would you be
and that
Googling
video
that?
comes up in fucking 12 seconds.
Guys, we have company over today. We can't. We sound.
I'm sorry.
No,
We
it's
got
okay.
couple-
Don't worry about it.
How did you get the name NaNa? Because when I hear NaNa, I feel like that's a musical note or a grandmother.
No, it was
Or-
actually very
Nah,
simple.
oh, what's
So
my name?
I'm the youngest. I have two older sisters, and my middle sister, the middle one, I would say, she couldn't say my full name, so she would just say the last, like the sound of the last. So she would just get NaNa at the end. So she would just call me that.
You
And
know,
then it just stuck. And then, like, my mom calls me that. My nieces and nephew call me that. My sisters call me that. The only person that does not to this day call me that is my dad.
Calls you by your name.
He calls me by my full name, and I hate it because
What's your first
we're not
name?
talking about that. But
I was gonna get into that next.
we're not talking about that. But, like, I asked him, like, maybe a year or two ago. I was just like, because I was just curious. I was just like, hey, everybody calls me this except you. Why? And he just started laughing, and he was just like, I don't know. I just call you by your name. Like, I don't know. I just never had the urge to, like, call you NaNa. I just call you by your name.
was he the one that gave you your name?
Yeah, he named the three
That's
of us.
probably that's why.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
probably
he
why.
named the three of us.
So, like, if anyone knows NaNa, NaNa is a very special, amazing cook. My favorite
Stop
cook.
it.
My favorite cook. What got you into, like, cooking
Cooking?
and being so fucking amazing? You guys have to have it food, bro. It's amazing.
I haven't had your food.
So my grandma, she was an OG. Like, she had the legendary stories that you couldn't tell her shit. And my middle name is her name. Like, I was her favorite. R.I.P. to her. So when I was younger, I used to just be around her all the time. She would come from DR like every 6 months. She would be like 6 months here and then 6 months over there. And she would just cook. Even if you wasn't hungry, she was just in the kitchen. If you looked hungry, apparently to her, she was making something to eat.
Lit.
So I would just always want to be around her because she just, she would just make me laugh and she was funny and like all that shit. So I'll just be in the kitchen with her and I'll just watch her. And she will have me like, since I'm watching her, she'll be like, all right, I'm going to give you a task. Hey, you got to cut these vegetables up. So I will cut it, wash it. She'll be like, oh, here, taste this. Tell me what you think it needs. So, excuse me. So I would just be in the kitchen with her all the time. And yeah, like I learned a lot of shit from her. But then when she passed, I learned even more from my other sister. She would just be in the kitchen because before my grandma passed, my sister had a boyfriend at the time, and she used to tell my sister, like, you know, old school Dominican. You gotta cook for him. You gotta learn. You gotta be in the kitchen. So my sister started being in the kitchen more and more. So after she passed, my sister would just be in the kitchen and just. One time there was like this crazy snowstorm. I was like in the early 2000s, and we was off for like a week or two from school because the snowstorm was crazy. And she was just like, "We're gonna have soup week."
Soup week? That
every
sounds
yeah,
fire.
and
Soup week,
every
that was fire.
single day it was a new soup. It was French onion. She made chicken pot pie. She made cheddar broccoli soup. Every day was a new type of soup, and I was just in the kitchen.
Yo, it's
Like, trying to figure it out. So I finished learning from her.
It's crazy how like food bonds motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Cause like for instance, like, you know, he's not paying attention at all. But the first time that I really bonded with him was I was trying to get a shirt. I went down to 145th. There was like a big store on 145th and Broadway. I forget the name, but like they used to sell mad sneakers and clothes and shit. And this like really, I was probably like 16 years old. This
Is it
really
like a
cute
Bonbini
girl,
type shit?
something like that, like a big ass Jimmy Jazz, but it wasn't Jimmy Jazz.
Okay.
And this one like really cute girl that was working there convinced me to buy a Lacoste shirt that was like 3 sizes too big, and I spent like $70.
But at the time, it was acceptable.
It wasn't, because it was still. I would have gotten like, for it to be acceptable, because I was like 112 pounds. I had to buy a double X, and I bought a triple X.
Okay.
Right?
So you was just swimming in it.
So I remember I bought the shirt. I didn't hang out with the person I was supposed to hang out with that day, and I ended up in his house. And me and him, we had known each other and shit, but we weren't like close like that. And he made me eggs, and the eggs, like they had like eggs with like ham and shit. And he's not even paying attention, which it's
so
heartbreaking
basically
to
like
me.
an omelet. That's what he made.
It wasn't. It was like
I
overly
am-
scrambled
I am
eggs with
paying
like ham on
attention.
top of
I'm
it,
just-
Okay.
and like peppers and shit.
Yeah.
But we ate it, and we bonded.
Nah, food has that power though. Like, you know, I've
Yeah.
always heard Nana's cooking and you know, all this stuff. And yo, Nana one time made these fucking flautas, bro.
Flautas.
You know what my problem is? And I don't think it's a problem. It's like when I'm in the kitchen, half the time I'm not listening to music. I'm not listening to anything. It's just me and my thoughts, right? So I'm just in that bitch, just doing the damn thing. And I feel like after like an hour in, I'm like, all right, it's been in my head too long. Let me play something, some background noise. And I'm just, I don't even know how to explain it, but I'm just like, because I know I'm making it for you, I want you to enjoy it.
Soul into it, you put heart.
And I was
Conviction.
talking to somebody the other day, and I'm like, I think what my issue is, I'm independent for the most part, but I'm a sharer. I like to share, which is crazy because growing up, the youngest one, I didn't have to be a sharer. My sisters were forced to share shit with me, not because they wanted to, but because they had to, because I'm the youngest one or whatever. I just like to share shit. I just feel like, why experience that shit by myself when I can experience it with you and make that memory with you?
That's beautiful.
And I like to make people happy. I'm not a people pleaser, but if I can make you happy when it comes to like nutrition and like something that's gonna nourish us and just, I can't even explain it to you.
Yo,
But if I can make you a meal and you enjoy it and I can make it for you and I just see your reaction, that alone makes me happy.
if you had to cook somebody's last meal, what would it be? What would you cook? Like, this is the last thing. Nobody's putting a gun to your head, whatever. You have full authority.
I
You
would
can
ask
decide.
them what they wanted.
No, you can't. You don't even know
I
the
can't
person.
ask them what they-
You don't know the person. Look, they're just like, hey,
your
look,
best plate.
Nana, we need you in the kitchen real quick. We have every ingredient anything you need, we got
Yeah.
you. This is the last time this person's gonna eat. What are you making?
I think I'm gonna make them a pernil
Her fucking
with a
pernil.
moro de habichuela negra and some maduros. And a little ensalada on the side. Because, you know, as Dominicans, it don't matter what the fuck you ate. A salad had to be there. There was no such thing as, I don't like salad. No,
So
you're
you
going to eat that
justify
shit.
the meal.
Yeah, it's literally how you justify the
It's
fucking
the Diet
meal.
Coke of Dominican
Exactly.
cuisine.
Diet Coke, yeah.
Yeah.
And I picked that because to make a pernil, it takes time and it takes preparation. So I'm not going to give you something rush if that's the last thing you're going to fucking eat. I'm going to make you something that I put work into. Like, this is the last thing you're going to eat, my nigga. I'm going to make it worth your while.
So
Because I have to buy it a few days prior. Let's say you want it for Friday, right? I'm going to buy it on Wednesday. And I'm going to season it by Wednesday. If I don't season it by Wednesday because work or whatever, I'm going to do it by Friday. But my sweet spot will be Wednesday. Clean it up, do what I got to do, season it, leave it in the fridge. Thursday night, I'm going to put it in the oven by like 10 p.m. 5 a.m., I'm going to wake up, check on it. By Friday afternoon, it's ready for you.
A1.
That's deep.
Yes, yeah, that is.
You'd be surprised.
It's personal. To me, food is real personal because I'm putting my hands into it.
Ooh, pause.
I'm literally like, basically, I don't even know how to explain it, but I'm putting my soul into it and I'm giving it to you. It's real personal. So I don't cook for a lot of people.
Nah,
So
you
that's why
grinding
a lot
that
of
bad
people
boy.
always ask me like, oh, why you don't cook for me? Why you don't do
Yeah.
this, that, and the third? I remember I took up a lead last year to my job for like a potluck. And niggas to this day is talking about it. And they're like, oh, why you don't make it, blah, blah, blah. And the people like ask me for it. It gotta come out of me. I'm not gonna make
From
some
the
shit
heart.
just to fucking make some shit. And I think that's why I have a hard time selling plates and like doing some shit like that. It has to come out of me. And right now I just feel like I'm doing so much things. And if it doesn't come out organically, I'm just not gonna fucking do it.
Well, that's why, like, our, cooking is like a form of art.
Mhm.
It
Obviously,
is.
and we're all artists in our own ways. Someone tells us to do something or requests us for something. It's hard when you are on pressure and the feeling and the love is not there for that specific masterpiece and her son's food or plate
Chef
or whatever.
Boyardee.
Chef Boyardee, hey, spaghetti and meatball saved my life. But
Beefaroni, I'm not gonna hold you. That was my shit.
beefaroni with some bacon bits.
Such,
Ooh.
such,
I don't know
I'm
about
such-
the
I'm
bacon
such,
bits.
I'm such a chef,
you ain't
bro,
living
that
life.
for me, I'm easily satisfied just with some fucking air fryer, French fries, and chicken fucking tenders. That shit make my
Oh,
fucking
yes,
day.
sir.
That's because you rely on technology, bro. If you got sent back 1,000 years ago and you had to fucking kill the chicken and skin the chicken and defeather
But
the chicken,
I will say,
I'll just die.
I don't mind making you guys a meal.
don't say
Cool
you're
with
gonna
all
make.
of y'all.
You're talking
Don't
to a
say
bunch
that.
No,
of
Yeah,
people.
I had
yeah,
this
yeah.
conversation with Angel before. What I said, I was like, I don't mind cooking for y'all and y'all like rate it or whatever. I just like to feed people. That's just my thing. I just like to feed people. I just like to see
I like
people.
to be fed.
Oh, we know.
Yo, ooh.
I just like making people happy with food.
Let me ask you a question. I'm gonna ask all of y'all a question because I started watching My 600-Pound Life.
Damn.
It's
Oh,
on
yeah.
Hulu, and I'm watching episodes from like 2000, like 10 years ago, whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
What do y'all think about the motherfuckers, the feeders, the people that like they get into a relationship with somebody and they try to like they keep feeding them junk food, trying to have them gain weight for their
Can
fetish.
I say some shit?
damn.
Go for it.
So, without putting my business out there,
Oh shit.
there was this person that I was with,
Put that shit out there, bitch.
and
We could bleep their name. Just say their name.
Nah,
Say their
I'm
name
not
if you know
gonna-
their social security, their address.
I'm not gonna say their name.
Their
But-
email.
I was in a relationship with this person, right? And they made me get even closer to cooking, like being in the kitchen. Every time I'm in the kitchen, get the fuck out the kitchen. I don't need to see you there. But she worked. She clicked in the kitchen. She knew how to fucking move. She knew what the fuck to do. She knew what the fuck her role was. And I genuinely enjoyed cooking for her. And I genuinely enjoyed watching her. And I remember one time we watched this episode about feeders and feedies. And one time she's eating, and I'm just looking at her, and I'm like, you such a feedie. That's literally what I said.
Feedy.
And she started dying laughing.
I mean,
And ever since that day, just a feedie. Like, but it's just with her. Like, other people, I don't give a shit if you fucking eat it in front of me. But with her, if I made her something, I would deadass be happy, and I'd be like, here you go. Just because I want to see you eat.
so explain what a feeder and a feedie.
You want me to explain it?
I can
I mean, you
explain
brought it
it.
up,
I
bitch.
can explain it.
Cause I'm like half
So-
retarded. If I explain, it's
You know
gonna be
what?
somebody
Let
get
Let
mad.
the cook. Let the
Let the
cook.
cook.
So
yes.
in that sense that he was talking about is more sexual, right? So
Oh, like a
like-
kink.
it's a kink. It's definitely a fucking
Yeah, that's
kink.
what we're talking about.
So,
We're talking
and
about
yeah,
like
so like
sex.
it would be these men that would find these women online or like date these women that were already plus size and that were like, you know, heavy set, overweight, or whatever you want to call
Some
it.
big bitches.
And yeah,
The
some big
BBs.
bitches. And they would take them to like a buffet. They would take them to whatever fucking restaurant that these bitches wanted. Women. God, this Victor's rubbing up. Victor's fucking rubbing off on me. They would take them to these places just to watch them eat, and it would just turn them on because they know that everything that they're eating at the buffet is just gonna make them bigger and bigger, and basically like them being big
What was the end goal there?
is what would like turn them on.
turn-
So like the end goal was kind of like I don't only have to like fuck your pussy, I could fuck your rolls.
I could fuck
Ooh,
your
that must be-
rolls.
I could
That-
do
honestly,
like
I
your,
feel
I
like
could
that's-
fuck your
some
thigh. I
different
could
type of
fuck
shit
like
right there.
Honestly,
the roll
you
in
know.
your stomach. Like
Oh,
that
shit.
was their kink.
Fuck
So,
a titty fuck. Let me get.
But some
Give
people-
me a,
But some people's
The
kinks-
left arm and
Yeah.
shit.
but some people's actual kinks is just to watch people eat. So it's two different things.
So-
One is to watch them eat to get bigger. The other one is just generally watching them eat.
It's like motherfuckers that love to watch people do the mukbangs. Don't
Yeah,
get me wrong.
exactly.
Mukbangs are
They're
fire.
disgusting. No, they're
Mukbang had me in a
I
chokehold
can't sit
during
there.
the pandemic. I'm not even gonna hold
I
you.
They're
can't sit there and
nasty,
watch.
man.
I'm watching mukbang.
You saw like
Not
the
just
little,
any, though.
That little
Yeah.
Korean girl that was like eating like live like squids and
But
shit.
like
nah.
swallowing it.
Yeah, like she was
whole.
eating live
Gross.
animals.
I'm
just
talking about these
swallowing.
niggas didn't even chew. It was just straight. So it was off-putting. Like,
She
I'm
was
not
two
gonna lie to you. I was
hands
like,
away
nah, I
from the
can't do
mic,
it.
like,
Yeah.
The squid.
Yo, Arrow,
Yo.
don't ever make that.
Yeah, pause,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah,
Ultimate
I-
fucking pause.
It was more so the hand movement. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
It's okay though.
I was just trying to reenact.
So
No, you're
if
fine, don't worry.
if you guys had one comfort, I don't want to say one last meal because I don't like talking like that. But if you guys had one comfort meal, one comfort meal that y'all could go to forever, what would you go to? I'm start with Arrow.
Yo, honestly, if I had to pick one, it'd be a slice from Johnny's Pizza on Dyke.
Johnny's Pizza.
Slice from Johnny's. This is a
Johnny's
slice.
Pizza.
Regular cheese slice with a little bit of oregano, some Parmesan,
Something like
dabbling, and a little bit of fucking red pepper flakes.
Ooh,
you gotta
snap.
add the red pepper. You
Yeah,
know, it just
that's it.
gives it that little zing. It's not too
Yeah.
much. It just gives
little
you that
punch.
heat.
Just give me a
You know what I
kick.
mean? Yeah.
Nah, what about you,
Come back to me because now I'm thinking about it.
Vic?
So I'm trying to debate because I remember when I was a kid, you know that restaurant in Harlem where I used to live at.
Oh, I figured it out. But go ahead.
When I was a kid, they were smaller and their food tasted different. They used to make the fucking chicken cutlet with the fries. That shit. This is the way they used to make it back then. It was different
Where you said?
in Harlem, Greenies,
It's a restaurant in Harlem.
the Dominican restaurant.
Okay.
And the way they used to make this shit in the past, like it just tasted different. And I ain't gonna lie, between that and just like a fucking Chinese spot, fucking
Respectful.
You know,
respectfully, I respect that.
profile rice with like General Toast chicken or some shit like that. Like
I
me, son,
respect that.
I go crazy with some shit like that.
For me,
Mhm.
comfort food that I could always go back to, and I know I'm gonna hear shit from y'all. Grilled cheese.
I thought you were gonna say like a back
With
of a
like
guy's
with like
van.
a tomato bisque or just a grilled
just
cheese.
straight grilled. And it's so crazy that
grilled
this is
cheese
gonna go back
sandwich?
to a couple episodes with Vic.
A grilled cheese fucking sandwich.
But listen,
Grilled
are you
cheeses
see-
go
are
hard.
you-
Fucking grilled fucking cheese as your fucking last
Comfort
meal.
food. No. I said comfort food. Comfort.
Oh, okay.
Comfort. I don't want to talk about last. I don't like talking about that type shit.
It's okay. We could get personal. Like
Last meal. If it was last meal, chill. I want the moro negro with the pollo
that's
guisado,
what I
with the
wanna
baked
hear.
potato salad,
I see.
and the plátano maduro.
Ahí,
Fuck what you
coño.
heard.
Nah, that's what I'm talking about. They give fucking grilled cheese. The fuck was
Nah,
they
No,
but
yeah,
I
that's
was
what we were
talking
talking
about
about
comfort.
last meal, right?
No, I was
Yeah.
talking about comfort food.
No, but we
No,
talking
No,
about
he
last
did
meal.
mention. He did
I
say.
said I didn't want to speak about
Ah,
last meals
yeah.
because I don't want
and
to
that,
talk about.
and that's why he went in
My
deep
fault,
now
my
with
fault.
the okay. I see.
Nah,
now that's-
but comfort food,
Mm-hmm.
food. I'll be either a grilled cheese or 2 slices of bread with a cold slice of cheese in between, and then I'll just flatten it with my hand.
A cold 2 slices of bread with a cold fucking slice of cheese.
I think he's mocking me. You
No.
With his cold
No. On some real
the
shit.
butter roll.
On some real, I'm my grandmother. I dead ass used. That was one of my favorite things to do.
Yeah.
I would get 2 slices of bread, Wonder Bread, take a slice of cheese, put it in between.
Wonder Bread's criminal.
Wonder Bread is criminal.
Now I feel like the
Nigga
last.
said he had an I wish sandwich.
Nigga, fucking, yeah, fucking. That's the kind of sandwich that like that's a Make-A-Wish sandwich. That's like, you see fucking John Cena come to Angel with a fucking like a plato with a fucking a cold
Nigga,
fucking
John
cheese
Cena
sandwich.
walking in with an air fryer like
I'm
my
fucking
boy.
dead.
Please warm this shit
Nigga,
up.
Angel was just holding 2 pieces of bread. Yeah, I wish I had some
He's
chicken.
like,
I wish
you
I had
sure?
some
Like,
lettuce."
we can get you a lobster.
We get you whatever the fuck you want.
Nah, but I used to eat that. Even when in hot dog buns, I used to put a slice of cheese in between. And just eat that shit straight like
I can
that.
see
I
you putting
ain't
a
gonna
slice
lie.
of
Yeah,
cheese in
you
between.
eating a glizzy. Yeah, it's all good.
I eat glizzy.
What's the
Pause.
dumbest? Wait, hold up. Actually, no. What was yours? Because you skipped. You
Mine
bailed.
would be like comfort food. I'm at the age where I swear to God, if I look at something, it's gonna give me fucking heartburn. Pero, it would be rabo. Rabo with a. All right,
That's
don't
goat,
fucking
right?
don't ill me.
Fucking
It would
hate
be
rabo.
all right.
I'm
I don't
sorry,
give
bro.
a fuck. Y'all asked me a question, so I'm answering. It would be rabo with moro de habichuela negra, maduros. If they don't have maduros, I guess I'll take totones, but I prefer maduros. And then potato salad, the pink one.
Pink potato salad is the way to go.
Am I gonna be up the whole night? Fuck yeah.
You see, that's the. Rabo's goat, right?
Acid reflux is a bitch.
Rabo is goat.
Rabo is oxtails.
Oh, then that's the wrong animal.
But it's
It's
feet,
the
though.
wrong
But it's a beer, isn't it? It's like
I just said oxtails, and you just told me
rabo,
feet.
Isn't that like pig feet? Oh,
No, it's an
Rabo is
ox's
ox tails.
okay.
Listen to the word ox. An ox.
Rabo.
Tails.
Yo, my whole life I thought Rabo was goat, so I've been avoiding Rabo. Like, when people
Chivo
make
is rabo.
Chivo. All right, there you go.
And chivo, the bones is really hard.
I can't stand
Fuck.
none of that shit.
Yeah, me neither.
What's the dumbest shit y'all ate? Because when I was a kid, I would eat Play-Doh thinking the different colors would be different flavors.
Wait, hold up.
That's
hold
not
up.
food.
Hold up.
But like,
No
I
wonder
would
you
eat
were
like
little
I would think like maybe the blue
Delayed
one
is a
tasted
good
different
word.
than
No
the red
wonder you're
one or
little
the
delayed.
fucking yellow or
You
some
used
shit.
to eat Play-Doh, and
My
what you
man
thought,
said yellow.
and what you thought that the different colors of Play-Dohs was different flavors?
Flavors?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but they all taste the same.
Yo, you're bugging, bro.
Of course they're gonna taste the same. It's just
Yo,
dyes.
this
That's
shit,
all it
bro.
is.
I didn't know
bro.
that.
Yeah,
I didn't know that 10 years
yeah, he's
ago.
fucking with
So
us.
it's
10
like
years ago, you were 23. How the fuck you didn't know that?
Wow.
Nah, he's
Nah,
fucking
yo,
with us
Arrow,
right now.
don't piss
Nah,
me
I
off,
did used to
Arrow.
eat Play-Doh. I used to eat Play-Doh as a kid, and like that was
10
probably
years
the
ago
dumbest
as a
shit.
kid.
No,
10
no,
years
no, as a
ago.
kid.
Or,
as a- when
10
I was
years
like-
ago you was
no,
a
no,
kid.
When I was like in
Dime.
like first, second, or third grade, whatever, like like under the age of 10, I would eat Play-Doh, thinking that like the
So
different
20 years
colors,
ago, okay.
the different colors would be different flavors. But like no, obviously it's a toy. It's fucking Play-Doh. It's play. Y'all had to have eaten something dumb at one point
I mean,
in
I've
there.
ate shit dumb, but I ain't never eat no fucking Play-Doh.
Well then, all right, Mr. Fucking
I
Mr. High
probably-
Class.
That's fucking
I probably
hilarious.
did take a sample of Play-Doh. I don't fucking know. Who knows? But I probably feel like when I tried it at that point in time, that's when I stopped.
Yeah, no. I wanted to know like what all the colors tasted like. I thought like in my head it was like, yo, one of these colors gotta be a fucking slapper.
I don't think I was into that because I don't know how to draw for shit. So I was just like, yeah, my artistic side is not there.
I mean, probably the dumbest shit I did was open up a box of Fruit Loops and think that every color Fruit Loop was a different flavor. Till I got older and I was like, holy shit,
Is it not?
they all the same flavor.
Nigga
Nah.
All the Fruit Loops is the same flavor.
I've eaten Fruit Loops in a while, but I feel
my
like
favorite
you're
cereal.
crushing my dreams right now. Yeah, they different. They the same?
They're the same flavor. They just coloring.
I don't know. I gotta buy Fruit Loops now. I don't know. I can't take your word
You
for
know,
it.
like I found out like 5 years ago that you can like mix cereal. So I mixed fucking Captain Crunch
What's
with
the,
Nope,
Cocoa Pebbles.
can't
and
do that.
That is
Never.
a
Let me ask
fucking
you a question.
slapper.
what's the weirdest thing you ate cereal with?
I've definitely ate some Fruit Loops or orange juice.
Yeah.
Orange juice,
Asqueroso.
apple juice, even fruit
Why? You were hungry?
Growing
I didn't
up,
have milk. I didn't have milk.
That's
at
not. I
the
didn't
crib.
ask you that. I said, were you hungry?
I was hungry and I didn't have milk.
Starving and you ain't got no milk? Fuck that. We gonna figure this
Eat
shit
that
out.
shit dry and then eat.
Nah,
Drink
but
the
after
shit
that,
on the
that was
side.
the first and last time. After that, it was straight dry.
no, I had
No, never
growing up. I had family that would eat it with Tang and then carnation milk. Cereal with
milk is
carnation
I
milk.
don't
Yes.
like carnation milk. I'll tell
Like,
you this right
in
now.
a fucking bowl.
It's
and
a super
clean this shit.
Dominican thing, and I do not like carnation milk.
Yo,
Orange
you
juice.
put your hand on that glass like a fucking horror movie.
Yo, word. I thought fucking.
Damn, and I'd be the
first.
first one to fucking
Yeah, you
go
would've been
because
I
I'm
thought
by the
Shorty from the
door.
ring was coming. I was about to push all of y'all to her and run my way
I'd give
out
you
of
the
here.
vape, like, here you go.
Nah, but definitely some Fruit Loops with some orange juice was the craziest shit I ate, and never again.
What's
Can
the
I-
dumbest shit? Cause like Nana was talking about she used to eat Play-Doh back in the day,
First of
a
all,
couple
I never
years
said
ago.
that. My
What
man
about you,
said-
Jay?
Hold on,
It's
what you
on-
not
it's
about
on
to do?
record.
Hold on.
It's on record.
He
We
said
clearly recorded this shit.
Yeah, it's
history.
literally on record. My man said he used to eat Play-Doh because he thought every color was a different flavor.
Okay.
This man is bugging.
What was the weirdest shit you did?
I mean, I did the crayons. I used to
Oh,
take-
Hey, there you
One of
go.
those.
Yeah, there you go.
Yo, it's crazy.
You did the glue too? You never tasted it real quick, like
Well, I think everybody tasted it real quick.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thing. But the crayons, like the texture, I used to just chomp that shit. And then it was crazy.
I
'cause he had,
chopped
like,
that
He
shit.
said it there.
He had like these pink chickens on the wall. You know what I mean? So I used to.
Now you getting lead poisoning.
I used to eat the plaster off the wall sometimes.
That makes sense.
And you making
That
fun
makes
of
sense.
me for eating Play-Doh?
Now I understand this nigga.
When I got like
He's a little
13,
delayed.
And then I heard that like there's like this issue, like they talk about kids who used to eat paint chippings. I didn't find out until I was fucking 13. I'm
You
like,
could get a settlement for that.
Shit, baby, I need a check.
Hey, what's
Get
up?
your 10, 20 bands, my boy. It
I'll
makes
be
sense.
out- I'll be
It
out.
literally everything
And then
makes
you know where
sense
we at
now.
when you get that check.
I'll be in Vegas blowing it off. But I'll be in Vegas blowing it off.
You getting the same check.
We're getting the same check.
With the amount of taxes
Yeah,
they about
yeah,
to take on your shit, you not go to Vegas.
Well, I'm going to Atlantic City.
You going to
blowing it off.
Connecticut?
Atlantic City,
Nah.
blowing it off.
So-
Real quick though, that was not the dumbest shit I ever did. Like, okay, yeah, I did the crayon, I did all that shit, but really the dumbest shit I ever did is the nastiest shit I ever did.
What'd you do?
I remember it so vaguely. I thought I could put fucking ketchup in like Kool-Aid, like the red. Kool-Aid. I did it. I mixed
And I'm a
it.
ketchup
I
connoisseur.
thought it
How
was
old
gonna
were
be
you?
fire.
Because now
was
I need
like 8.
details.
I was like 8.
Where was your state of mind? You just like, okay,
Yo,
these
they
are the
was
colors
both
and
red. That shit just, I put it in the cup and I
I
really
mean, it
thought,
makes sense.
yo, I drank that and I got tight. I cried.
you got tight
I
and
got
top of
tight
that?
at the I really thought that shit was about to be fire.
The
Like,
nerve of
I
you.
mixed it.
Mhm.
Mixed it. My mom was like, what are you doing? I was like, I like it like this. She's like, no, you don't. I was like, I had it like this before. She's like, no, you didn't. Drink that shit. I was like, she's like, yeah, that's what you get. I ran upstairs, spit that shit in the toilet, crying and shit. That was the dumbest
Why
shit
were
I
you
ever did.
crying though?
Because it tasted so bad. Like, why would it taste that bad? Like,
Nah,
It's
and-
nobody's fault but
Yeah.
y'all.
and I'm a ketchup connoisseur. I put ketchup.
Well, I love
I
ketchup.
put
Yeah,
ketchup on everything.
facts.
Even
On pizza, it tastes delicious.
I even put
I
ketchup
don't know
on
about
soup one
pizza.
time.
You never put ketchup on pizza?
Ketchup and soup, I don't know. That's questionable.
Ketchup.
Yeah.
Hot
Nah,
sauce on
nah,
pizza,
we're
I
talking
do.
On soup. I mean ketchup on pizza.
Ketchup on
I
pizza
don't
tastes
know.
Cold
fucking
pizza,
delicious.
like.
Tampoco, no.
Like you put that shit in the fridge and you popped it out and it's just like
Yeah,
Mm-mm.
that,
what about with the school lunch? See, I had this like school lunch.
that wasn't even
oh
real
my
pizza.
God.
Nah,
I used
not
to
even
love
the
that
pizza,
pizza.
like, when they
What
had
School lunch
what
pizza?
shape was the
Nah,
pizza?
the burgers were lit.
The round ones, the square
I mean,
ones.
Earlier, yeah, we had the square, but when I got to high school, we had like some valid pizza.
The rectangle
Yeah.
ones?
Nah, we had like.
We had,
nah,
we
we-
had,
oh,
yeah.
nah,
We
The-
had
You
that.
had the
Yes, we did.
rectangle one,
Yes,
right?
we did. We
We
had
had
the
circles,
fucking
nigga.
no. We had the
Circles.
slices.
You're right.
They were
you're
mad
you're right.
good.
We had the slices.
We had the
pizza.
slices.
In high
no.
school,
Probably
we did.
during,
In
when it got
middle,
to my
we-
lunchtime, we had
No, we had
Oh,
the
nah, they
slices.
didn't care about your
At
grade.
first, we had that fake submarine, fucking
Yeah.
Elio's
They
bullshit.
were like
Yeah,
this,
facts,
right?
At first,
like
but
a
then
weird
they had the
rectangle.
Round
slices.
ones,
The
yeah.
slices were
You know what's
legit.
crazy?
I don't remember that. We
I
went to the
fuck
same high
with the
school.
little submarine, the little rectangle one.
I used to like eating the
I used to
cheese,
fuck
then I
with
would eat the
those,
bread.
yeah.
I was just would pull the cheese
a
off,
fact.
eat it, and then.
Son,
I remember one of
Ketchup
my
on them shits?
classmates, she used to take, because they used to give us salad. I went to school in the South Bronx. I don't know why the fuck they gave us salad. Half of these
Gonna
niggas
get
was
sick of that
not.
shit.
They don't even know what the fuck a green is. So what she would do was she would take the it wasn't even a fucking, it was iceberg with a little bit of cabbage. She would put it on her pizza, and then she would put the Thousand Island dressing on it.
There you go.
That's not fire though.
Yo.
Right?
I told you.
But the first time I judged her, I was like, what the fuck is this? But then when I tried it, I never went back.
It was like
Did
the only
ya-
way you could eat it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember like the chocolate chip cookie that they would give ya in high school. They used to give us chocolate chip cookies,
No,
or like
we
a
didn't get
chocolate
any.
chip or a
Yo,
butterscotch.
bro, what time you had lunch? Cause I ain't never
And
got
then,
these fucking
yo, what we
cookies.
would do is,
Crazy
what I would do
facts.
is that
What high
I
school
would
you went
crush
to?
the cookie up and put it in my milk, and it would be like cookie crisp.
You nasty.
Mm,
Like, I lie to you.
I like that. I like
Nah,
that.
one thing I used to do though at the crib, I'll take a bunch of cheap Chips Ahoy, put it in a cup and throw some milk in there.
Yo, yeah.
But I ain't never got no fucking cookies.
Soggy,
Yo,
like-
bro, the blueberry muffins from the morning. Oh my god, they used to get
Yes.
for breakfast.
Yeah, those
know
used to
what?
hit.
Yo,
I was always to school late, so I never got that. I was always to school late, so I never
I
got
will
that.
say,
I started going to school early for that shit.
I will.
You know
say,
what's crazy?
yo,
I used to always go to school early, and this was in high school. I used to always go to school early, and my sister and I went to the same high school, and she always managed to get there late. And we lived in the same household.
some people go on different times. But going back to it, like the school lunch. no, yo,
was that?
No, I don't know. Like, that was my.
Different schedules
You
for
saw
school.
my face,
Yo.
right? What?
So
We
nah,
had
nah,
the same
'cause I just
schedule.
wanted to say this real quick. I wanted to say because like it was something that I didn't realize in high school. I realized this shit. I realized this shit as an adult, right? But like in the school and fucking lunch and shit. That's when I fucking I didn't know it. I didn't know it at the time, but like, I remember kids, they would complain to me like, yo, why the fuck I gotta pay 50 cents for my lunch? I gotta pay $1.50.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, my shit is free. And it wasn't until I was like damn near 30 years old that I realized, damn, that means we were poor.
Nah, I had
going-
to pay for the school lunches
Me
after a
too.
while.
Yeah,
I was pretty upset about that.
But I was cool with the nigga that was on the line. That he checks your name off when you get online.
Yeah.
And yo, bigs up to him because I used to skip and all of that, and he used to just look at me like, "That you good, bro?" And I used to even go for.
You remember
seconds.
when they used to have the little counter, the little beep?
Yeah, he used to do that.
Yeah.
Yo, but my man, I forgot what his name, the dude with the glasses. He was mad.
Well,
cool,
I went to
dude.
3 high schools.
You went to
so-
3, damn girl.
Yeah.
There's only one of yous.
She went to 3 high schools over the course of 7 years.
Imagina.
He said, "Those are
No, but
those are the best years of my life."
the last high school I went to, well, the first one, I always had money because my parents would give me and my sisters an allowance, and I always save my money because the fuck I'm gonna spend it on. They would just whatever. So I would always get food for lunch.
Okay.
So the second high school I went to, again, I was getting money for lunch. The third one was like night school, so I didn't really have shit.
Night school.
And it was night school, so I was already going to fucking school full. But I would never eat the school lunch. I remember one time I didn't feel like going outside. So I'm like, you know what, let me just eat this school lunch, see what is hidden. And they was just like, yeah, it's $3.
What school was that?
I was like, $3. It was in the Bronx.
Niggas
I was like,
don't-
$3.
Bro.
Fuck
I'm gonna
you.
just go across the street and get a fucking bacon, egg, and cheese and call it a day.
Oh, you had money then.
I always, because they would give us an allowance, and I would always save my money because I didn't have to spend it on anything. So I used to be caking it, and my sister used to be. When I went to my first high school, we went to the same school. My sister used to fucking act like we weren't related in that school, but that's a different story. And one day she was just like, "Yo, I'm mad fucking hungry." So I remember I took out a fucking stack. Because I would just save my money because I ain't have nothing to fucking do. So I remember I had a stack. She was like, where the fuck you get all that bread from? And I'm like, I got nothing to spend it on. So then every day she would just be like, I'm hungry. I'm hungry. So I would go to her class and just knock on her window and be like, yo, come outside. I'll give her $20. And I used to be like, this is for the week. Don't ask me for shit.
Yo.
I was like her fucking parent. She's older than me.
Her sister put up like, I need $1, $1 is all I need. Hey.
Then after a while, I stopped giving her bread like a fucking baby daddy. I stopped giving her bread. I would just get the shit. And I would just get her breakfast and I would knock on the door and be like, here. Oh, no money? No, bitch. Here, you say you was hungry, right? Eat that shit. And
Nah,
that's it.
but
You
I
was a
would-
good sister.
I used
You
to
know, I
go,
try.
I used to go around asking people for their free lunches. Shit. Why you like, yo, I saw you go out to eat today. Can you go get me a lunch?
You didn't. Why didn't you just get online and get one?
I used to get my lunch. Nigga, I was a fat boy. I used to get my lunch.
You didn't go around- bro. You just have to be cool.
He needed to eat
with the
twice.
dude from the line,
But don't
and the
you
lady.
not understand that I wasn't cool with nobody in that school?
That was
bro?
your problem.
Which
bro.
I
one?
thought
First-
we were
problem.
cool.
Yeah,
You only went to one high school?
One, yeah.
She's surprised that you only went to one high school.
Not me asking like it's a problem, like it's weird.
I did maybe like a week or two in some other.
You only did 4 years.
Some other.
Amateur over here.
I did like a week or two in some night school. One time because I got suspended, which was the worst.
You know what's crazy? I never got suspended. Like when I went to the first high school I was in, the principal was like, "Hey, look, this is the doors. These are the exits. I'm not gonna stop you if this is what you like. If y'all want to leave, then y'all can leave." I took that shit and ran with it. I was fucking leaving. Then I just stopped going to school. So then the guidance counselor was like, yo, if you go to this school, like your credits will transfer and it'll be quicker. So when I went to that high school, I got bored because it was a smaller classroom and I would like do all my work there. I'm not a fucking genius, but like I would do all my work and then I would just be bored. Yeah. So then I would stop going to school again. And then I remember the guidance counselor came and knocked on my door one day. And I was the one that opened it. And she was just like, yo, you just home cutting school for no reason. Like, you got like 5 credits left. If you don't want to go back, just do night school. So I did night school in a high school that was closer to my crib. All I needed was like 5-6 credits. So I just did it. And I just finished. I was bored there too, but
we went to jail. We had all 60 credits by the fucking 11th grade.
I remember I went to summer school, and that shit was in a different school.
Gym.
You fucking asshole! You went to summer school
for gym.
We had the best gym.
Because I used to cut all gym periods.
Yeah, we had the best gym in fucking high school. What are you like? How the hell you go? How the hell you fucking?
No, I went to.
In the beginning,
Wait,
for me was YMCA.
Exactly,
Yeah.
the YMCA and Chelsea Piers. Bro,
Gym was always some shit in my school.
We had a privilege.
No, I don't know. They pulled me out of gym at one point. They put me in like this with the counselor.
Oh.
No, they put me with the counselor with like all these other kids, and like they're like, yo, like you guys have like issue. They're all talking like I'm not gonna name names and shit,
You
but
all
they're all
have
talking about like yo,
issues.
like their mother got beat down by their baby dad. Like it's all this crazy shit, and I'm just there like. I cut class. I'm lazy.
literally here for a regular reason.
Like, yo, like,
Y'all
there's
wildin'.
people breaking down about like they fucking like left cousin or whatever the fuck killing them. Like it's just wild shit in this fucking like little circle that they would with the counselor, right?
Yeah.
And y'all know who I'm talking about, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'll just be like, I cut class.
I
I'd be
ain't
like,
gonna
they had me like, yo, it's your time to share. Like,
Yo, the
was
YMCA.
easy.
Like, why are you
fun,
here?
I was like, it was easy to go home.
It is super
right?
easy to go home.
Nah, I
Yo,
did
the
it 'cause
YMCA
I cut every gym. They would get a bunch of school buses to pick us up.
Yeah.
And then go to the YMCA. When we would get off the when we would get off the school buses, I would dip right there to the
dip right there.
McDonald's,
Yes.
right there on 18. Wait, and then dip.
So
Yeah,
before,
but the YMCA's though for us, I feel like my favorite experience was because these fucking the counselors, they used to be fun as hell. Like these niggas was like some of them was like straight out of jail. They was like mad fun,
you
making us
see-
do these fun ass
Straight out of jail. Who was
Yeah.
straight out of
No,
jail?
they were.
Yeah,
we
we had
had
some-
some straight out of
son,
jail ass counselors.
Like there was
Yeah,
one
they
that
were legit. It was
you
like-
could tell he was
on
straight out of
workers.
jail when nigga was like,
Where
alright.
the fuck was that at?
Yo.
The Bronx? It couldn't
no,
have
in
been.
Chelsea.
Chelsea, bro, like this fucking white ass area, bro. Yo, they had this one
Not
dude.
them using you as guinea pigs.
Oh, no, tampoco así.
Nah,
vale,
we
no.
was guinea pigs.
No, yeah, I was.
Oh no, well, they had fun. Like there
Nigga
was
said
one,
we gonna test if y'all really reform with these
You'd be
fucking
there. The guy would be like, yo,
delinquents.
do 4 more push-ups
Yo,
before my PO comes.
facts.
Right.
Yeah, there was one that he'd be like, "Alright, I'm gonna let y'all play 2-hand touch football." But then every now and then when he noticed that nobody was looking, okay guys, this is the play. Like telling us to go ahead and hit each other, like that was insane.
Tackle the fuck out
Go
of
tackle
that
the
makes
shit
some
out of each
sense.
other.
There was one guy that his name was like Superstar. Like it's like
Nah,
that's not a name.
it
That's a
was superstar.
word.
It was famous.
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 I was
That's
like,
the counselor's
that's a
name?
word.
That was the Asian dude,
Nah.
right?
Nah,
No, you had an Asian
it
guy.
was the black dude.
Oh, the
Yeah.
man with the braids.
Yeah. What?
Yeah,
Wait,
yeah,
hold
the
up.
big dude.
What age? There was no Asian
I
guy.
remember seeing
There was one. There was one skinny dude.
No.
There was the one you said, tall dude with the braids.
Yes.
There was the brolic one that he was to say, "Oh, this is the play. Go ahead and hit each other." And then there was one first year that it was like an Asian dude.
I remember that.
Yeah. I don't know. You probably spent a little too much time in the showers.
No, dude. I actually went to the gym class, asshole. So don't fucking judge me.
He was like, "Oh boy, we're going to the YMCA today.
Nah, see,
I'm ready.
I got my body wash."
that's what you used to do over here. You used to go stare at the old dudes and shit.
Nah, so I mean, shit, bro. I cut a lot of gym class, and I ended up having to do summer school for gym.
How was that?
How
They
was
make you
that?
do,
That
like,
was
push-ups
the
in
worst
sun?
experience.
Because y'all not even doing shit, right?
No, what? They used to have us running laps for a whole hour.
For an hour is criminal.
I did that shit for 2 weeks and stopped going to the gym class.
You could have literally gone to the regular gym.
Bro,
and just
I
sat there.
had a 0 in gym all the
Yeah.
way till 12th grade, and I got out of there because I did some music bullshit. But nah, bro, I wasn't about to fucking run for an hour because I failed gym. But I used to go every morning because I wanted to chill with my peoples after.
And get your attendance.
But fuck that. You crazy? Like, why the fuck am I getting graded to go to gym?
That's a fact.
Like, that shit makes no sense.
School is really some crazy shit that niggas go through. Like,
It
if you really think about it, like, a lot of our parents are like, you know, immigrated here from like DR or whatever. They ain't go through that shit in DR.
I don't know.
We were literally like fucking test subjects here.
Bro, we had ice skating. We had, for the last year, our gym was just ice skating. And, like, on some real shit, I didn't want to ice skate because I went, like, on a fucking trip when I was, like, in, like, 3rd or 4th grade where a girl got her hand slid off on a fucking ice skate.
Her whole fingers came off.
Her fucking hand. This part right here. You see the line?
palm? Yeah.
She
Got
slipped and
sliced.
somebody went like that and her fucking... And I remember seeing that as a fucking kid.
Wait, it came off.
Yes, it was like just detached. Like it was just fucking
And you
veins
saw that?
hanging out. Yes, and there was just blood everywhere. So we're in
Did
fucking
they
high
manage
school.
to sew it back?
Oh yeah, she got her hand back. It was a girl named Sarah. Like, I don't know if it was in 3rd grade or 4th grade. But regardless of
white?
the fact, yeah.
I don't feel bad.
But regardless of the fact, you know, fucking like 6 years later, we're in fucking high school and they're like, you got to ice skate. And I'm like, I don't know.
Right,
I've
you already got
I've seen
fucking
what
trauma,
happens. I've
yeah.
seen the dark side of ice skating.
The dark side.
of ice skating. So the
Like-
name of this episode will be The Dark Side of Ice Skating.
Yo,
So this was a more calmer episode of ours. We was introducing our beautiful friend NaNa.
Facts.
You could follow her at go ahead, shout
Kush
out
Shake on IG.
Kush Shake on IG.
Kush Shake on Twitter.
Kush Shake
Or
on
her
Twitter.
OnlyFans.
Quisiera tú?
Nana's Knockers on OnlyFans.
Nah, don't do me that.
Nana's
Don't do that.
I will say this though, with the name
do that.
NaNa, like
hmm
if they ever like redo James Bond, like you could be like, "What's your name?" I'm Nah.
Nah. Like that, we closing this
No, no me
bitch.
gustó. Again, sorry to the community for Vic.
Oh,
He
Lord.
means well.
I do mean well. And look, I'm your biggest advocate.
He's
I
not.
believe
But
it.
I'm your biggest.
He's
I'm
trying
your-
to be.
I'm
He's
your
trying to
biggest
be.
ally.
But just don't take him personally because, you know, he's learning. I'm teaching him
Facts.
along the way. Don't call people customs. But,
And
you know,
and
other
when
than
I
that,
said customs, I meant it in a good way. You made an upgrade, not a downgrade. You made an upgrade in the lifestyle and changes and modifications to
Wow, you
yourself.
see how he just...
okay, we
you see how he just
Listen.
called himself
I'll
like
let you
that?
rock
No,
for that.
You know what? And I love that because we started out the episode with Victor showing us a video of a guy having sex with a fucking
my
exhaust pipe.
God.
And now we're
Chill
here.
out of here.
Chill,
Episode
chill.
15
We're
for the
done.
bullshit. Good night, everybody.
Thank you, guys.
Fuck, son.
Yeah.
Son, we're
That
out
was
of here.
one of the most...
Damn, that shit gonna be implanted in my fucking brain. I'm gonna be tight later.
That's over with, bro.
Oh yeah, for the bullshit, we out, man.
Jay, get the fuck out of here.